Nearly 50 million Americans are predicted to travel 50 miles or more from home during the holiday.
All right, so we're going to give you some help with that. American Red Cross spokesperson April Phillips is here to tell us about some travel tips so you get to your destination safely. Thanks for joining us this morning, April.
Thank you for having me.
You brought some props with you as well.
I did.
So what do we do to prepare for weather of all kinds?
We know weather is unpredictable, so it's best to plan ahead. It's not too early to go and have your vehicle checked out. Take it to the mechanic, have them check your tires, battery, brakes, antifreeze levels. Download the free emergency app from the Red Cross.
And that will work whether you have service or not, once you download it.
Yeah. And so you can get preparedness tips and learn how to handle emergencies of all kinds.
All right, speaking of emergency, you have an emergency kit, some of the things that go into it.
Yep, you want to make sure that you're preparing your vehicle and preparing yourself. So for your vehicle kit, you want to have an ice scraper, a shovel like this one here, and some kitty litter just in case you get stuck. Flares and jumper cables are also always a good idea for you. Pack water, a first aid kit, flashlight, battery operated radio, and an emergency contact card that has phone numbers and names on them. And then some nice to haves, snacks with protein and a blanket, because sometimes you're on the road a little bit longer than you expected.
Yeah, well, and also this time of year, I was living out in the Rockies, and it can become dangerous. It can. Because you're in the middle of nowhere.
You're stranded.
And you have no service, and it's below zero outside, your car gets stuck, and you have to hike 10 miles. It can become a very dangerous situation if you don't have the necessary things.
Correct.
Yeah. So something to think about. And I think the numbers thing is good because we live in a day and age where we don't remember people's phone numbers anymore.
If your phone's not working, you don't remember the number, so it's good to have that written down.
For sure.
No speed dial available,
No
so no numbers.
Correct.
People might be laughing about the kitty litter really quick. What do we do with that?
Yeah.
You pour that if you're the path that you're driving. So stick it behind your tires if you get stuck, and that's going to help gain some traction for you.
Traction.
Non-clumping kitty litter. You're not worried about clumps. You want
so where people don't have cats but want to get kitty litter.
I keep it in my trunk. I have no cats.
Yeah.
All right, so others might be taking a plane or a train. That reminds me of my favorite movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, by the way. So what tips do you have for people, doing that kind of thing?
Make sure you have your travel documentation and that you arrive to the airport or the train station early. And a big one, check the weather before you leave at your final destination so that you're prepared for what awaits you. Nothing is worse than having to get to a place and you're on vacation, you have to buy completely new clothing because you didn't pack appropriately.
Or even just the day of, you may be flying from Florida to Chicago,
to the
and
Rockies.
You have flip-flops, or the Rockies even better, and you go from flip-flops to
parkas.
Brutal.
Yeah,
brutal
and the
weather.
other thing is make sure that your cell phone. Talking about connectivity, make sure your cell phone is charged and ready for the long day ahead.
Okay, real quick, how can we support you guys that do such great work for the American Red Cross?
This is the season of giving, so and the season of thanks, and we want to say thank you to the American public. They can visit redcross.org, call 1-800-RED-CROSS, or text Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. But most importantly, travel safe this week and have fun.
All right, thanks so much, April, for joining us. We appreciate all these great tips.